Well, summer is definitely a very hot time for travel. People are bringing their tech gadgets on trips, and this means they'll be connecting to different Wi-Fi networks. I know I do this, using tablets in high-traffic areas, all of which makes them much more vulnerable to cyber attacks. So how do we avoid that? Steve Orosky, the president of CMIT Solutions, joining us this morning with even more tips. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm wonderful. So we were just talking about this. I did go overseas once, and I did travel, and I connected to just any Wi-Fi that I could find. But this is bad. Wi-Fi's and hotspots.
Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, just leaving them on while you're in a restaurant, in a cafe, that's bad. That gives the hackers a way to get into your phone, into your tablet, especially Bluetooth. You know, now everybody's leaving their Bluetooth on with their wearables, with their watch, with whatever they have with their headphones, and that gives them a way to see where you've connected. They can duplicate that, and now all of a sudden you automatically connect to their Bluetooth hotspot that they just created for you.
Okay.
And now they're into your computer.
Okay, so a lot of people, though, they want to have that internet connection when they go overseas or when they go out of town. So what do you suggest?
Well, for one, only connect to a Wi-Fi that's got a password.
Okay.
So that when it's that free Wi-Fi, that unprotected Wi-Fi, that's where you get into a lot of trouble. So always, always, always make sure you're on a connected or a password-protected Wi-Fi. You can get on the free ones, the unprotected Wi-Fi, if you just want to check your Facebook, if you just want to look at some of your social media. But certainly don't go pay your Duke Energy bill, and don't go check and see what your bank account balance is or anything like that. Okay,
so basically no banking information, nothing serious, just social media stuff maybe. It's still pretty in the clear. And even with social media, though, you should be careful.
Correct. Because you don't want to be passing your passwords. They can get into your social media and hack your account, although that's less dangerous than your bank account.
Yes. So, okay, tell me some other things that we can do to make sure we protect ourselves.
Well, the biggest worry is just losing your phone.
Yeah.
You know, you're far away from home, you lose your phone. So some things that you can do. One, make sure it's always within eyesight. I see a lot of people, they plug in their phone to an outlet, it's around the corner from their table or away from their table, and the phone disappears.
And they just happen to say, oh, do you mind watching my phone for me for a minute? And they trust that waiter.
Never, ever let somebody else watch your phone.
Okay.
Use a charging stick, a battery stick, to charge it where it's near you. Charge the battery over around the corner. That's not going to walk away as often. If you do have a phone, make sure you password protect it. Put a password on there. A lot of things that you can do, applications to track your phone. So if you just misplace it, you can go find the phone. And make sure that if you're going to be traveling, put an application on there that can wipe your data. So if somebody does get your phone, you can remotely say,
wipe it clean.
Wipe it clean, wipe out all my data. And then you'll be protected that way. And then finally, if you're going overseas, it might be a good idea to check into an inexpensive phone for the trip. And you check with your carrier to see what networks are going to be available where you're going, and get an appropriate phone. $9, $10 a month for just those 2 months while you're on or those weeks while you're on vacation.
All right, thank you so much for the tips. Really good tips to have. A lot of people traveling overseas and across the country.
Thank you very much.